The US presidential candidate stood on the podium when he suddenly noticed a glare from a distant building. A sniper was aiming at his head with a rifle. Shockingly, the candidate didn't panic. Instead, he quickly calculated the bullet's trajectory in his mind. To gain more votes, he slightly shifted his shoulder, allowing the bullet to graze his arm. The man mistakenly believed his intelligence surpassed everyone else's, unaware of the immense crisis he was about to face. Before becoming a presidential candidate, Eddie was a struggling writer. Sitting in front of his computer, he had no inspiration. Seeing his dejected state, his girlfriend left him. Just as he felt despair, he met his ex-wife's brother, Jack. To help Eddie, Jack gave him a pill worth $800, claiming it would boost his intelligence. Skeptical, Eddie took the pill, but nothing seemed to happen. Disappointed, he walked home. However, as he reached his doorstep, his brain suddenly felt as if it had been rewired, filled with vast knowledge. When his landlady, who was demanding rent, stood at the door, Eddie deduced from just a corner of a law book peeking out of her bag that she was struggling with her lawyer's thesis. Within 45 minutes, Eddie not only solved her thesis problem but also got his rent waived. Back home, he experienced a burst of inspiration, completing novel chapters in 2 hours that he couldn't write in months. He earned praise from the publishing house manager. However, the drug's effect only lasted 12 hours. The next day, he was an ordinary person again. Eddie sought out Jack for more pills, only to find Jack's house in chaos and Jack dead on the couch. Eddie immediately searched for the pills, finally discovering a large stash and a wad of cash in the oven's hidden compartment. After taking the pills, he noticed a man following him. To escape his predicament, taking one pill daily, he reinvented himself and ventured into the stock market. In 1 week, he earned $2 million, becoming a Wall Street legend. Fortune 500 companies competed to hire him, and his ex-girlfriend returned. Just as Eddie was feeling exhilarated, he suddenly realized he had walked a dozen blocks unconsciously, and his memory began to blur. He immediately checked Jack's client list for interviews, only to be shocked that all the drug users had died. He finally understood the drug's massive side effects. As the number of pills dwindled, Eddie found himself in a tremendous crisis.